Sunshines, it's Kristy and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I am so glad you're here. So for today's video, I have my monthly Dollar Tree haul to share with you. I found some treasures, you guys. I found some really cute decor items. I found some like giftable things, stocking stuffers that do not look like you spent $1 and that I've tried before and can highly recommend, and also some everyday things. So we're gonna go ahead and dive in. Before we do, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you as part of my Georgia Sunshine family. Also wanted to ask you, I was thinking maybe in December I wouldn't do a Dollar Tree haul, and maybe I would do like Five Below or something with more like last minute giftable items on a budget. Let me know what you think about that idea, or if you want me to stick with my Dollar Tree haul. All right, so here is the first bag. Just FYI, I do go to at least 2 Dollar Trees. I have 2 within 10 minutes of each other when I do these hauls. I just like to be able to show you what different stores have, because not all the stores have all the same stuff. I'm sure it depends on the demographics of your area, the size of the market, all of that stuff. But I was so excited when I found this. This is the 3rd year that I know of that they've had it, and I highly recommend it. It is this Sweet Chaos Peppermint Crunch popcorn. Run. Because this sells out really, really, really quickly, and it is delicious. Like so good. The first year that I bought it, I tried it on camera and I was like, wow, that's good. And I went to buy it and it was already gone. The same thing happened last year. I bought some and then went to get it a second time and it was gone. This would be so cute in a stocking. It's just drizzled with white chocolate and peppermint, and the popcorn's not like super chewy. It's got a little crunch to it. Fabulous. And look at that. That packaging does not look like it came from the Dollar Tree. So I grabbed 2 of those to enjoy, and it's a lot. Like the bag is pretty much filled to the top. It's not like one of those where you only get like this much, which is nice too. I got some more bows. I thought this one was really pretty, just if you had a solid red wrapping paper. I'm really trying to use up most of the wrap that I already have, so I just picked up some bows to like zhuzh them up. I thought this one was cute. It kind of reminds me of like a peppermint swirl candy. I do red and white wrapping paper usually, and then I just got a couple other red bows just to have. Grab the bows because they're already starting to get gone, and these are nicely made bows. Okay, now the next thing that I got, oh, I got another peppermint swirl one. The next thing that I got, where's the other bag? Here it is. I went a little nuts because I tried these last year, and the same thing that happened with the Peppermint Crunch 2 years ago happened to me last year. These are by Andy's Candies. You know, they're classic peppermint Andy's Candies. Well, they have these cherry ones, and I love a chocolate covered cherry with the liquid center during Christmas. And so I bought these, and I was like, I just wanted to try them. Holy Toledo. These are stinking good. They're so good. I can't even tell you. There's a little tiny bag, so there's not that many in there. Again, if you got a chocolate covered cherry lever, these aren't like liquid in the middle or anything. They just give you that chocolate cherry taste. And I ended up getting, where's the bag? I got 4 bags of them because they were just so good. They're just so good. Now, I will not eat these all at once. As I drop one, I will probably eat like 1 a month. I'll ration myself out for these. But as soon as I saw them, I'd forgotten about them. I was like, oh, come to mama. And those were gone last year too. I just got my sweet little kitties their favorite. They like the milk ones. That's their favorite. All 3 kitties will eat those. I think I've talked about these before. I think I've pretty much talked about these in the last 3 Dollar Tree hauls. But these little Maddie K almonds, they're like non-GMO. They are so good to have in your purse. You know, if somebody's having a hankering or having a meltdown, they need a little, they're hangry. This is fabulous. They're just lightly salted. They're roasted. They're super yummy. But I'd never seen these. These are salsa almonds. I feel like guy stockings are harder to fill, and I thought this would be perfect for my husband's stocking. So I grabbed that for him. Salsa almonds sound interesting, right? All right. I grabbed some candy. Y'all can get really high-end brands at the Dollar Tree. I got 2 of the Ghirardelli white chocolate peppermint bars. Last month they had the Andes Candies white chocolate peppermint. It was like a long one, and I gave it to my daughter. I wanted to try it, and she ate it, which was fine. I gave it to her, but I was hoping to find some more, and they weren't in my stores, but I ate this one last month, and they're so good. So a nice little Ghirardelli for $1 is a great stocking stuffer. I also got these Ferrero Rochers. I got one for my mom's Christmas stocking and one for Dawson's, my son. He loves these, and so does my mom. So again, for $1, great way to go. And then my mom also likes turtles. Just a classic turtle. I love a classic turtle too. So I grabbed these. But if you've got younger kids, you can find all the like pixie sticks. I used to buy the bag of pixie sticks, and then I would separate them out and wrap them with a ribbon and then drop them down in my kids' stocking. So a great way to like get a stocking stuffer filled for like 50 cents for each person, because it's only $1 for a bag and you're separating it. Anyway, I did pick up 2 packs of these bags, and one is the little red tree. It's glittery. The tree's not glittery, just the little truck. That's more of a SUV, not really a truck. And then this one says Merry Christmas. Now what I do with these is I have a bunch of stuff like in a drawer for stocking stuff that I've collected over the year, and so I pull these out, I stick them in a random closet, just kind of sitting in the floor of the closet, and I start separating what I've received for everybody or bought for everybody during the year. And that way I know like how much I have to fill in a stocking, who needs more, who needs less. So then usually on Christmas Eve, as I'm finishing up everything, if I have a last minute gift, then I will just reuse these again. But for $1, 2 for $1, these are perfect just to kind of sort out everybody's stockings. All right, I got some Giscottis. We had a little sickness. Dawson was sick. Go through the house, and he decimated the tissues. I couldn't find the classic ones that I always bought. None of the stores that I went to had them, so I just grabbed this one. It's fine. I always like to have at least one in the cabinet, and that way if anybody gets cold, we're good to go. I bought one of these last month, and then I think we must be out of Band-Aids, because I went to my car the other day, and this was out of the glove box on the floorboard of my car, opened with a Band-Aid paper on the floor. They didn't even take the time to throw away the Band-Aid wrapper. I guess they needed a Band-Aid and knew they were in Mom's car. So I took that one and put it in the medicine cabinet here, and I'm going to replace the one in my car. I wanted to get some Band-Aids or Curads or whatever you want to call them, and they didn't have any great ones. They only had the really, really like big ones there, so I didn't grab any, but normally you can find Band-Aids. I also grabbed this little first aid kit just to have for inside the house. Then I got, I do a hot chocolate bar on my tiered tray in my kitchen during the holidays, and I always fill it with Andes Candies. These are Emma's absolute like favorite thing. She loves peppermint of any kind. So I always just take a fun jar, just a bell jar or something, and I fill it up with these. We don't usually put them in our hot chocolate, but they look cute on the hot chocolate bar. And they don't usually last very long either. All right, the next thing that I ended up grabbing, okay, there's a story for this. If you saw my Dollar Tree haul last month, you know that I went to the Dollar Tree by the Popeyes. Well, I did that again this time because it just makes going to the Dollar Tree that much better. But when I went to eat in the parking lot, what is it about moms watching YouTube or a video or whatever and being quiet in the parking lot eating something? It's like bliss, isn't it, ladies? I don't know if you feel the same way, but to me, it's like the best time ever. But they didn't give me a fork. So I bought a fork at the Dollar Tree. Then I found some really great books. I've been having good luck with their books lately. Now, I will say like September, October, they were more like scary, ghosty, Halloween-y, creepy type books, which is not my genre. If that's your genre, you go for it. But I like more of a lighthearted, romantic comedy, beachy type read. I like to read for pleasure and to escape, you know? And so I found these two, which look really good. This one's more of a young adult, which I like reading young adult books. I think there's nothing wrong with that one. This one's called One Speck of Truth. I thought the cover was really cute. And it says, Alma has everything she needs: help with homework, sleepovers with her best friend, structure and piano lessons, everything except answers to all her questions. Her mother won't tell her about her beloved stepfather, Adam, who is suddenly gone this summer, or about life in Portugal where her parents met, and not about her father, who Alma cannot find no matter how many graveyards she searches with her best friend, Julia. Alma tries hard not to ask too many questions, but she can't help but being curious. And Nanny and Pop Pop, Alma's only other family, are just as tight-lipped. So it kind of is the journey. I think they actually moved to Lisbon, where her biological father's from, and meet some of that family, and it kind of opens up and answers some of her questions. I don't know. It sounded like an easy read. The writing is kind of big, so it's not really that long of a book. And then this one sounds intriguing to me. It's called The Mermaid and Mrs. Hancock. Now, this is like not a fairy tale mermaid. It's like the real mermaid with like the teeth and, like the real fictional mermaid. It says, one September evening in 1785, just beyond the docks of London, Jonah Hancock hears an urgent knocking on his front door. The captain of one of Jonah's trading vessels is waiting eagerly on the front step, bearing shocking news. On the voyage to the Far East, he sold Jonah's ship for something rare and far more precious: a mermaid. Jonah is stunned. The object the captain presents to him is brown, wizened, and as small as an infant, with vicious teeth and claws and a torso that ends in the tail of a fish. It is also dead. As gossip spreads through the docks, coffee shops, parlors, and brothels, all of London is curious to see the marvel in Jonah's possession. Thrust from his ordinary existence, somber Jonah finds himself moving from the city's seedy underbelly to the finest drawing rooms of high society. At an opulent party, he makes the acquaintance of the coquettish Angelica Neal, the most desirable woman he has ever laid eyes on, and a shrewd courtesan of great accomplishment. The meeting sparks a liaison that steers both of their lives into a perilous new course. For priceless things often comes a great cost. So I'm sure the mermaid comes in here somewhere. I don't know. It sounded really interesting. It's nice and thick book too. So that should keep me busy for a while. Okay. Let's move back into the other things we got. Remember that cold I talked about? My tissues in my car were decimated. I think I had 1 pack of these and 2 packs of the ones that like fold over. Not a single tissue is in my car. So I grabbed 2 more. I usually put 1 in the glove box and 1 in the like middle console. So restocked those. Restocked, I just grabbed 2 of my little normal dishwashing disposal tabs. I've stocked up on these, so I didn't need to buy a lot. You get 10 for $1, which is cheaper than like Finish or Cascade. And personally, I think these work just as well or even better than the name brand. Now this isn't the best deal around, but I just grabbed it thinking cookie season. We were out of parchment paper. And so this is only 20 square feet. But like I said, it's Christmas cookie baking season. And so I'm going to put this under the shelf with the cookie cutters and stuff. And when we're ready to go, we'll have that ready. I grabbed a Sharpie only because, when you write gift tags on Christmas presents, sometimes a regular pen will not work. It like smears. And so I grabbed this fine tip Sharpie just to have for that reason. I grabbed 2 little packs of Jack Links. One is for my husband's stocking. One is for my son's. These are handy, easy to go little guys. I grabbed another thing of Temptations for the kitties. There are 3 of them. Y'all, these are so cute. Look at the star lights. I love lights, but these have little stars. I thought on my tiered tray, these would be really cute around my maybe hot chocolate bar. So I grabbed those. I grabbed some paper plates last month with, I think they had Santas on them and a snowman. I couldn't remember if I bought the red snowflake ones, but I grabbed a pack just in case. We just finished our Halloween ones just now. I grabbed another one of these. Okay, now a lot of you asked about these last month because I bought a bunch of these little dollar candles. This one's called Cup of Cheer, which is one of the ones that I've burnt. For $1, these are not bad, you guys. Now, I lit mine on my nightstand one night when I was watching like Halloween movies. I watched like Hocus Pocus and The Nightmare Before Christmas. And I could smell it laying here in bed. I could smell it when I walked in the room, like I went down to get a snack and I could smell it. It did not infuse the entire room. It's a buck, you guys. But I think in a smaller space, like a bathroom or an entryway or a smaller area, I think it would do the job. And I have to say, I enjoyed smelling it as I was watching those holiday movies. This one looks like it has a thumbnail in it. It was sealed though. And they have these in a bunch of different scents, but I really like this cup of cheer. It's very like cinnamon with a little bit of sweetness to it. So I don't know, give them a try. I think for $1 you can't go wrong. You can't expect a lot from them, but they did more than I thought. I usually at the end of the year after Christmas go and buy like boxes and things, and I didn't this year. So I ended up grabbing just some little holiday boxes. This is a pack of 3. Really cute. This one has snowmen. This one says like Jingle Bells, Merry and Bright, Fa La La. Not even really for clothing. Sometimes you just have like an odd video game that you don't want your kid to know it's a video game, so you have to put it in this. This is a different size box. I think this is like more square and fat. So this one has Santa, and this one has snowflakes. And then I got like a bigger shirt box. This one just says Holiday Cheer with the red truck. And this one says Merry Christmas. Really cute. So they had tons and tons. They had the cutest one. If your kid or grandkid or somebody that you know likes dinosaurs, they had dinosaurs with like Christmas ribbons around their necks. So they had more like juvenile ones and more like pretty ones if you're looking for holiday boxes. And I have one more bag. I did pick up 2 more bags of these Andes because there's not a lot in here. I don't know. I might have been able to get these cheaper in a bigger bag at Target. But I went ahead and bought 3 bags of these just to fill up that jar on my hot chocolate bar. Because I'll forget to go to Target and pick them up, and then I'll go to Decorate and won't have one to eat. So there you go. I did pick up, I haven't bought a lot of these lately, but I got an Alfredo, a cheddar broccoli rice, and a cheddar broccoli pasta. I think we ate the pasta this month. Sometimes I just run out of time for dinner, and it's nice to have something like that on hand that's really, really easy. I picked up this little cute Be Merry. Look how cute this Santa is with the little ribbon. I want to do a tub for the mailman and the FedEx and the UPS and the Amazon guy with like snacks and waters and things on my front porch. And I thought this would be cute, like in the bin. They had one with like a snowman. I think they had one with a penguin. But I also have a little flower bed right as you come up the steps. So I could put him there too if he didn't fit in the bin, just to make my little porch merry. But for $1, he's really cute, isn't he? I mean, for $1, can you believe that? Such a good price. And this has got a point on it, so it'll be easy to like stake down into the ground. All right, I grabbed some tissue paper because I was totally and completely out. Grab 2 of those. I thought these were adorable. I was thinking tiered tray. They're little tea light holders. So you can put the tea light in the back. And I love the stars. And there's a little red one and a green one. Aren't they cute? I love the coloring that they chose to do on these. I think they're really pretty. They did a good job. So I got 2 of those. I was thinking I would put the battery operated, which I should have grabbed. That's a great place. Anyway, I was thinking I'd put the little battery operated tea lights, and that way they could go on my tiered tray. I did grab some purple Powerade just to have on hand. And then I grabbed 2 things of a leave. Now, if you go to CVS or somewhere and you find this on sale and you've got extra care bucks or whatever, you can pick this up for pretty inexpensive. But I like these. I think there's 8. No, there's only 6 in here. I like these to put in my nightstand. And I like these to have for Dawson in his book bag, because in high school you have to have the outer packaging of whatever medicine you're carrying. So this actually works really well to just keep in his book bag in case he gets a headache at school or whatever. Sometimes, you know, he plays hockey, sometimes he's got sore muscles. It's just nice to have something like this for him because the nurse doesn't give it to you. So again, nightstand, book bag, we're good to go. That was my Dollar Tree. I think I found some good stuff. What do you think? Is there something at the Dollar Tree you have been searching for? Let me know. Again, I'm kind of looking still for those Andes long candied peppermint barks. Let me know again if you want to see a Dollar Tree next month, or if you want me to do something a little bit different, still budget friendly, like maybe Five Below or like even a drugstore or something, I'm open to that too. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I will see you soon for another one. Bye-bye.